Yes.
Wait, don't know.
It's okay. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
No.
They pulled a bag, and guess what? And it happened to have a lot of ashes and cigarettes and trash and 4 items that shouldn't be in there. And that's what Tammy was all about. She finally had her own flare-up.
That's bull. I just bought this stuff.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, everyone's wanting to throw my away. That's good too.
Yeah. May I talk to you about this one if you want?
Well, like I said, it's not just that. It's that earlier.
She was really feeling that idea of feeling really pushed and pressured. And in fact, imagine yourself standing on a ledge. It takes very little to move them into striking out and becoming angry.
Okay. I am so mad.
Okay.
I mean, this stuff, good stuff. I mean, garbage. That was not garbage. You don't just take garbage and mix it with good stuff.
Come on, they're really helping us. Okay, Larry.
You're always worrying about that.
It's okay with you?
It's not okay, but
Like, it's trash.
no, but you just explain it to them about that. You don't tell them to leave.
Obviously, the garbage can was dumped in there. Why was this and my garbage thrown together?
When she's angry, she wants to talk to you about it. And she came and talked to me about it. You're upset, and we did something wrong then. We made a mistake. And I talked to her in the beginning. I said, we're going to make mistakes.
I already got enough of my items ruined and trashed and mixed in with crap. I don't need things that weren't.
Nope.
Even more ruined and having to get rid of even more stuff.
Right.
My own mind because of it.
I understand.
That's not right.
I thought you were in the conversation, but if not, it was me and Stephanie that we wanted to get everything out so it could be cleaned.
But I wouldn't have said that had I known it was going to result.
Of course not.
Okay.
Of course
That's not what I meant. I didn't mean, okay, just trash everything and throw it in.
No, but we will make. The very first day I said we will make mistakes, and I've made them. Because I'm responsible for my crew. In the end, everybody is still.
One rule: do not let the roaches get loose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
But this is definitely the grosser thing that we have to do with them.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
But we do try to be supportive.
Shelby doesn't know life without cockroaches. She's had them for so long. When Shelby was 18 months old, we took a field trip to a conservation district. Shelby saw the cockroaches and absolutely fell in love with them.
So when I was 3 years old, I told my mom I wanted bugs.
When Meg tells me that Shelby needs cockroaches, I'm like, who's the grown up here? Why does Shelby need cockroaches? You're the grown up. You should have just told her no.
A good friend of mine told me that he would give us male cockroaches.
Yeah, so I got voted out 2 to 1.
When Shelby was 5, we were on another field trip, and Shelby spoke with the folks there and told them that she had a big problem.
I told them that I didn't have any girls, and I got real jealous because they had babies.
We left on that field trip with female cockroaches, and Shelby began breeding them. At 9, she has thousands and thousands of them.
I keep my favorites at the end of them,
Shelby got it.
and I miss her a lot. So sometimes I come out here and just look at her gravestone.
Shelby enjoys doing a variety of different activities with her cockroaches.
We're gonna have to make this size. We have a few examples.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Diane. Hello? Hi, I just received my new Discover card. It says cash back on every purchase. What's cash back? It's our new thing. Buy what you need, earn a little extra back. Even on...
At first, kind of creepy. I think having a cockroach weird pet is pretty weird. Welcome to the cockroach fashion show. Our first viewer will be a bumblebee made by Emily. This is Superman done by Jordan. He thinks he's a superhero right now. A real pretty butterfly done by Shelby Counterman. I think the fashion show went pretty good. Besides all the cockroaches starting to run away. A lizard done by Jordan. I wanted all my friends to know that cockroaches can be funny and they're not scary. A chicken done by Andrea. I loved having the fashion show with Duchess. Even if it was creepy. That was basket 5.
But cockroach couture isn't the only way Shelby spreads the roach gospel.
Shelby loves the Children's Museum, and so it was a huge, exciting moment when they wanted her to come speak about the cockroaches and educate kids about the value of the cockroaches.
At the Children's Museum, my goal is to teach them about roaches by doing a roach circus. What we put together is we have a Ferris wheel, a cannon, and a tightrope.
If you go like this.
Ooh, yeah! The cannon, we used stickers to decorate it.
We're going to have a little air-powered rocket launcher to launch our projectile, which today happens to be one of her beloved roaches. All right.
Here you make the cannon shoot through this hoop of fire and hit the net.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shelby's Amazing Cockroach Show! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Many 9-year-old girls play with dolls. Not Shelby Counterman. She prefers playing with her collection of Madagascar hissing and dubia cockroaches. Several thousand of them.
Here's the Ferris wheel.
Okay, no roaches in it, right?
No, we checked.
Did you forget your beloved roaches?
Ready? Clear?
Today, Shelby's been invited to show off her little friends at the local children's museum.
We're gonna do a roach circus in a few minutes.
You're doing a what?
A circus.
Oh, okay. Her family comes to the museum very often. So when we heard about Shelby and her cockroaches, we thought it was a great idea for her to come here and share with everybody what she does, her special talent.
These are cockroaches. They are my pets. Do they hurt? No.
So which ones are the sisters?
That's a Madagascar.
Okay.
Shelby came to my classroom when she was about 3 years old. The thing that most interested her were the roaches. She was drawn to those immediately, and they captivated her pretty much from the beginning.
They can live up to 2 to 5 years.
Shelby's interest in the roaches has continued to grow, and her mother continually reminds me that I'm the one that started her creativity in these insects.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shelby's Amazing Cockroach Show! This is a Madagascar hissing cockroach. Through the hoop of fire and onto our target. Let's do a countdown from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And she is still alive.
A lot of people do a lot of different things with insects. She shot them out of the cannon, and the female survived just fine.
Anyone want to touch it?
I thought Shelby's circus was very inspiring to other kids to start collections of stuff and not to be afraid, because I think she was very brave to collect those, because most kids wouldn't do that.
This is the female. Our circus went really good, and the roaches performed pretty good, I thought. people a lot of good information.
I definitely believe that Shelby is empowered through her collection of cockroaches, and she helps people get over the cliche of the little girl should be afraid of bugs.
That was the first time that I got to touch a cockroach, and it was fun.
It's probably a life learning lesson for her.
Full of mouse.
I have over 5,000, maybe closer to 6,000 pieces right now. Keychains, watches, clocks, snow globes, name it, I have it. Everything I need to learn in life, I learned from Mickey Mouse. He's gentle, he's kind, he's smart, he's everything you want in a perfect person. I'm not crazy, but I do have an obsession with Mickey Mouse. I have to admit it.
Janet Estevez is so obsessed with Mickey Mouse that since 1974, when she first started to collect, she has not thrown out a single piece of paper that has his image on it.
It's taken me over 30 years to have this collection.
Janet currently holds the Guinness Book of World Records for most Mickey Mouse items, and since 2007 has broken her own record twice.
There's not such a thing as too many Mickeys in her mind. So the quest for new Mickeys continues to this day.
And to keep up that purchasing pace, Janet shops at flea markets, garage sales, and large retail stores for new Mickey
Hi.
day.
I need it, and it's my size. Cute.
She can spend up to $200
Me tired.
just buying mass-produced
Oh,
souvenirs.
you okay?
But it is truly the rare, sometimes priceless
hi,
must-have
kitty.
she's searching for
Yes,
on these
you're
daily
adorable.
mouse hunts.
This.
Oh.
I'll have to talk to somebody to see if I can get that display.
And she will go to any length to acquire these one-of-a-kind and often not for sale Mickeys.
Whatever you do with the displays, the Mickey displays.
No, unfortunately, we don't give
Oh.
away our signs. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness. Oh my. Okay. Oh my goodness. They're all over my phone. You know what? It's worth it anyways. I don't
There's
care.
certain obsessions, so Mickey just happens to be yours.
But acquiring Mickey memorabilia is just the beginning of her obsession. The average American family visits Disney World only once in their lifetime. Janet has already been there 200 times, and now visits the Mickey Mouse Theater 3 times a week, every single week.
I always tell him that someday you have to come and visit my collection, my house. And he always goes, yeah. He goes, call me.
I think my mom would like to think that Mickey remembers her.
Of course, I know that Mickey remembers me. Of course, he remembers me.
Mickey makes 6 appearances daily, and when she's there, she tries to see him at every single one.
She just gets so happy. It's like her inner child just glows.
I go to the parks and Minnie is with him. I have to say hello to her, and it's okay. But then I say, I need some time alone with him, and she steps out, and I can hug him and kiss him.
She doesn't admit it, but I think she's a little jealous of Minnie.
Mickey is my mouse friend, and I'm his girlfriend, but I have a husband. So you do the math.
But it was Janet's husband who fanned the flames of her mouse passion. In 1974, the two got married, and for their honeymoon, Ricky took Janet to Disney World for the very first time. For Janet, it was second love at first sight.
It was very, very a beautiful experience.
Janet started collecting when
Traveling twice a week for 4 hours to see her mouse was still too much for Janet to bear. So they moved again, this time into a condo in Celebration, Florida, that puts her just 10 minutes away from the Magic Kingdom.
Now I'm only 7 miles from Disney World.
Coming up.
we don't have Mickeys in the bathroom, we don't have Mickeys in our bedroom, we don't have Mickeys in my office. We keep our spaces.
With Ricky's Mickey rules, will Janet be able to fit all of her collection in their new, much smaller condo? Or after 30 years, will some of her collection have to get thrown out?
Oh, wait.
And later, Tamis Barron's obsession catches people off guard every single day.
It's impossible to predict how Tamis will look 1 week.
to the next.
Janet Estevez has been collecting Mickey Mouse memorabilia for the past 30 years, and her 5,000-piece collection is the largest in the world. She and her husband recently downsized from a 3,000 square foot home to an 1,800 square foot condo in Celebration, Florida, so she would only be 7 miles from her mouse friend.
As closest to heaven as I'm going to get, that's for sure.
Although Ricky hired movers,
Oh my gosh.
Janet refused to allow them to even touch her Mickey items. So she made several 2-hour trips to ferry her many boxes of Mickeys to their new home.
I always wanted to live here. That's why we bought this place.
But now as she moves in, Janet isn't sure if she can fit the whole collection into her new home, or if her husband is going to make her downsize her collection as well.
Since we have constrained our collection to a smaller area now, we are having a challenge in finding space for all the Mickey items.
In her previous house, every mouse had an exact place where it stayed for years without being moved. But now with less space,